Well, y'all've been trying to hide this ogre, I guess, for a little while. So I guess give you like a, I don't know, I mean, are you just keeping him in the shack and feeding him a bunch of chickens, or what are you doing with this guy?
You know, we never. When last we spoke, we'd not made a decision on what we were gonna do. We managed to take care of the people who came to reclaim him, but I think we determined that it wasn't sustainable to keep him in our hideout.
Well, we're not holding him captive, are we? He can leave whenever he wants.
Yeah, but he's a danger to people around him, I think.
Should we?
Yeah, letting him wander would be pretty disastrous.
What if we take him back to wherever the ogres come from?
Yes, let's take him home.
Is there like a humane society or something?
It's just gonna be like more of the same.
Just drop him off at the Humane Society. Yeah.
Like a free-range ogre farm.
I just want him to be fulfilled.
Look, buddy, all the rocks you can chuck.
I guess we should probably decide what we want to do with them.
Brutus, he tells you that he used to have a nice place, but his big brother beat him up and drove him away.
Whoa. Does he need the Gnome Gang to play a prank on his brother?
I don't know. I think that maybe trying to mediate a family dispute between ogres wouldn't end well for people who are less than 3 feet tall.
I did not expect Brutus to have family issues.
He's quite complex.
We've all got it in one form or
He's
another. I feel like we should probably just return Brutus to where he came from and let them work out their family issues.
Should we just fox and the hound it?
Just kick him out of the car on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Well, let's drop him by a nice barn, someplace where at least he can go inside and get out of the elements.
And then what if he
Let's find a nice farm full of sheep. He can eat, he can sleep. Not a problem.
You know, I could get behind that idea. Let's fox and the hound it.
Wait. Are there any farmers that are mad at us? I feel like we could tackle 2 problems at once.
What if we send him to that monastery or whatever where
we stole the apples?
We stole his apples. Send him loose on all the monks. They were snobby to us.
Oh.
They looked down on us because they knew that we are from a grimy background, so it's an option.
They were pretty chill. Who else is mad at us?
What about the dean?
The dean of the magic college.
Let's bring the gnome to the magic college and enroll him. I mean, not the gnome. What is he?
He's an ogre.
Ogre.
Yeah.
He might be magic.
Magic college, like Harry Potter when they have the troll in the dungeon.
There's an ogre in the soccer field.
Can we put a wizard hat on him?
Okay, so here are our options. Here's what we come up with.
Are you gonna force Brutus into college? Get him admitted, even though he doesn't qualify.
Alright, here are our options. So we have number 1, dump him at the fire station / humane society. 2, fox and the hound it and just leave him on the side of the road by a nice barn somewhere. Third option, turn him loose on the magic college as revenge against the dean.
That we've already settled our beef with.
Whom we've already settled our beef with.
Yeah. Maybe they'll be able to like tame him with magic.
Option 4 is to return him to where he came from and help him kick his brother's ass. But I feel like I'm not interested in a couple of gnomes and a half elf trying to resolve familial disputes.
You know, I don't appreciate you putting the emphasis on the half. It's kind of racist. So.
Do we need to qualify it?
Right, I can fix that for you.
No.
What would you prefer to be addressed as?
No, I was kidding. I just thought it was funny the way you said 3 gnomes and a half elf. But I agree that we have no
Size
business.
is a factor.
We're small but mighty, but
We are.
the elf part is a major factor in that decision.
Yeah. No, I agree. We have no business kicking ogre ass. And I don't really want to because that sounds like work and I don't, you know, that's not what we do.
We abandon our issues.
Yeah. So minimum work, maximum mayhem is what I vote for.
Brutus, what do you want to do?
He's listening.
Yeah, why don't we ask Brutus? He's listening to us talk about dumping him on the side of the road. He doesn't speak
Just
English.
chewing on a door.
Yeah, Brutus isn't really following the conversation. He's like chewing on some pig parts.
Well, then we have a choice to make, options 1 through 4. I'm going to rule out option 4 unless that's what Brutus decides to do, which is return him to where he came from with his family.
Does Brutus have dreams? Does he have ambitions? Maybe he wants to be the world's greatest
You know, this would be a
wizard
perfect time
ogre.
for that song from the movie Tangled, I Have a Dream, where everybody in the tavern is singing about their weird dreams. That would be perfect. What's Brutus's dream?
Brutus, do you want to go to college?
You know, I'm thinking once he's free on the side of the road by a nice barn, he can follow his own ambition.
He could probably find his dreams there.
So Brutus doesn't have a lot of ambition. In fact, he's kind of like really taken to just sitting on his ass and getting a bunch of food. So it might take a little convincing to like get him to even like go somewhere.
Great. So it's going to be like, get out of here, Brutus. We don't want you. Get out of here. And then we throw rocks at him and cry.
Wait, so where are we right now?
We're in our hideout.
Yeah, with a bunch of dead dwarf parts.
Ogre situation.
Can we just do what I do with my dog and toss him a good treat and then close the door and leave?
What happens when we got to come back and he's hungry?
Leave the door open and leave?
Yeah, we gotta leave town for a while.
And we're not very far from a populated area, so my concern is him killing anyone and or eating them. He now has a taste for dwarf.
But he likes me.
Send him to the mine again. Just take him back where we got him.
What did we have him for in the first place? Why did we steal him? Do we feel bad?
Yeah, we had to free him from the dwarfs. He was in chains.
What if we set him loose on the people in... Well, we already know how that went. He didn't really care, did he? I guess we should probably just Fox and the Hound this.
Okay. Should we drop him at the monastery? Why not?
Wait. Are we gonna leave him somewhere populated or like in the middle of nowhere? You know, where has wild boars? Are they invasive anywhere? Can we just like kill 2 birds with 1 stone?
Do we need anybody who needs protection against 30 to 50 wild pigs?
There has to be in this universe.
What about our brewer friend? Could he use a good strong worker to move barrels around?
Yeah.
It's gonna
You guys
save him
wanna ask
again.
Drabo if he wants a wild ogre?
It's like a
Wild.
farm cat.
I mean, you can ask if you want. I don't.
Let's just put him in a box that says free.
All right, let's vote. Let's vote on this. How about we do that? So we have option 1. Humane Society. Or similar. Anyone want to vote for a Humane Society?
You know what? If
No.
they have that, I'd consider it. If that was a concept that existed.
Okay, well, we'll put you down for 1 vote for that, just in case. Option 2 was Fox and the Hound. Anyone want to vote for leaving him on the side of the road by a nice barn?
I vote for that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my top pick, I guess.
Okay, well,
Although I'm also down for some shenanigans involving wizards.
3 was Turn Him Loose on the Magic College.
Can I vote twice?
A ranked system.
Hi, baby. Did you have a good nap? And option 4 was Take Him Home.
Oh wait, I'm changing my vote to take him home.
But then we have to deal with his shitty family.
We can no, do we?
Well,
We can just
I'll
drop
change
him.
my vote to Fox and the Hound it.
Can't we drop him there and then go? Maybe watch from a distance because I'm curious.
Well, as it stands, we have 4 votes for Fox and the Hound.
Okay, cool. We'll do that.
So we're gonna find a nice place and just dump him on the side of the road. Maybe we can
Yep.
pack him some food for the road.
Okay. So you kind
Yeah,
prepare
but-
some little food for him.
All these dwarf bits around our hideout, we'll pack them in a barrel. It's going on the back of a cart. So we got to
And I
tidy up
guess
as well.
you would probably want to leave at night because he's really big.
We'll put a
Very
shawl
sorry.
on him.
Well, how did we get him? How did we get him to our hideout? We hid him under a blanket.
Yeah, I think you put something on him and kind of walked him there in the early morning.
All right. Well, I think we should sneak out under cover of darkness.
Oh,
Okay.
he was following my pan flute.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, maybe if we did one of those things where we put some meat on the end of a stick on a string. You know, like the stick and the carrot, but with dwarf pieces.
But with a
Lead
gnome
him
playing a pan
slowly.
flute.
That's not going to raise any red flags.
Well, can you play the pan flute really, really quiet, but where he can still hear it?
What other instruments do I have?
You know, honestly, I don't know why we're bothering to try and sneak him out. What are they gonna do if they notice that there's an ogre? Are they gonna try to attack him? I doubt it. So, I say we just go at nighttime when nobody's around to attract him and his attention, and we just, leave him somewhere.
All right. Who wants to roll to persuade Brutus to leave?
Oh, he's more bonded to me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, it just feels like such a betrayal. Is that the right thing?
If that old lady could do it.
Should I have clicked here instead?
Persuasion is a skill.
Persuasion.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that was my worst roll.
Great, he's just gonna be like, nah, I'm good here, fam.
Let's see. I'll give you the 20 since it's pretty much the same roll. It's the +4. So
Thanks.
what do you tell Brutus? You're taking him to Disneyland?
I feel like you don't want us to have an ogre in our lair as much as we don't want one.
Option 5, we do a of mice and men type thing. We just tell Lenny to look at the rabbits.
No.
Okay, well, I was just
Oh
putting
no,
it out there.
Brutus is outraged. He said, "Me read that book." Just kidding.
We're not of mice and men in you, Brutus. We're
Okay.
Fox and the Hounds in you. You saw that film. It ends really well.
Let's get Lenny a pig.
Yeah, let's get him a pig and we'll just pack him a lunch for the road.
All right,
And,
who's
we'll
going to
try
buy the pig?
I'll go get a pig.
All right.
Hi-ho,
The pig
hi-ho.
farmer, he wants like a silver piece.
Fine. You can have a silver piece. Here you go. Here's your silver piece.
And he's kind of like, "Oh, what have you guys been doing with all these pigs?"
We like pig. We like pork. We like to eat.
Seems like a lot of
Feeding
pigs
an ogre.
You know, I'm giving
a
you your
bunch of
money.
little-
Do you want to ask questions or do you just want to take the money and give me the pig?
Where should I tell Brutus we're taking him?
We're taking him to a place where there's lots of good things for him to eat.
Yeah. Pig farm.
We're taking him to a pig farm.
What was his favorite food? Elf.
Dwarfs.
I'm gonna take Brutus to where pan flutes are made. It's his favorite instrument.
Oh, he's like, "Oh, you make big pan flute for Brutus?"
Yes.
Aww.
Yes. Make it out of tree trunks.
Wow.
So we're gonna stop and take the time to make him a giant pan flute.
Yeah, we sure are. I'm like winking at you. Yep.
I just want Brutus to be fulfilled
I want him
and
to
to
be
live up-
happy. We should
live
get
up
him
to his full potential.
We should get him his own pan flute. We
We
should
should.
make him one. Why don't we go into town and ask somebody if they can make us an enormous pan flute? That won't be suspicious at all. Can you make us like an 8-foot long pan flute?
Maybe I'll give him mine. Could you imagine a giant ogre like pinching a pan flute between like his fingers? He's picking it up like it's the size of like a mini disc, and he's he's blowing all the pipes at once, and he's loving it.
Or all of the holes are covered up with his hands and he can't blow into it and he gets mad or sad. I don't want him to be sad.
All right, so yeah, you got your pan flute. Do you want to ask in town about getting a big pan flute, or you just?
Let's get a big pan flute.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, somebody give me an investigation.
I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Throw out your contacts. There you go.
Ooh. It's a 22.
I also have contact info for what were their names? Feathernest and Moon Whisper. I reckon they know a guy who makes pan flutes.
Yeah, they probably would, but we screwed them over, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You keep forgetting that part.
We just clicked, you know.
All right, Sam, through your connections, you're able to find a guy who knows a guy who can build your pan flute. And he's like, we'll just call it an art piece, no questions asked.
Okay, sounds like a deal to me. How much are we talking
But it's
here?
gonna cost you 9 gold.
All right, everybody chip in.
Sure thing. Yeah. God, I've got 133 gold. Do you want 3
Yeah.
gold? 3 gold from me?
Everybody give 2 gold and I'll give 3.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'm giving 2 gold.
Done.
What did I do here? I messed something up.
All right. So yeah, you just delete your gold or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So they tell you it's going to take at minimum 2 days. So do you want to lead Brutus out before then, or are you going to kind of wait in town?
Why don't we just hang out around town and see if we can hear anything good?
Yeah, but if he's happy, he's quite content to sit down and pig out. We'll just throw a pig in there every day.
Yeah,
and,
just give him a pig every once in a while.
no,
Check in on
no
him.
problem.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
See if we can hear anything good around town, leads on shifty stuff for us to do.
All right. Well, the first thing you noticed is that now your local watering hole is serving slices of fried bacon because they heard that those gnomes really like bacon.
Like, look, we like pork. I'm not gonna apologize for it.
I'm actually a bit offended by that.
So are we at the watering hole right now?
Yeah, you guys are at the watering hole hanging out.
I want to ask Drabba what's new. What's the haps?
What's the haps? Well, there's a couple dwarves missing. They were apparently somebody attacked their mine and then ran off, and they kind of followed the tracks, but then they weren't heard of, and they seem to be blaming it on those forest hippie people. So there might be a conflict. I think they're gonna send a squad to their forest and kind of confront them about it.
Uh-oh. Well, that's very interesting information that I don't know anything about. I'm going to relay that information to my friends here. If you'll excuse me for one moment.
Oh, yeah, explain that again to me, because I took about half of that in.
So, it seems that our little shenanigans with killing those dwarves and stealing their ogre, they're blaming that whole thing on the forest hippie people.
Nice.
And there's going to be a fight between them because the people from the mine are sending people to the forest to attack the hippies.
I am sure they will have a calm conversation first and realize the error. It'll be fine.
It sounds to me like Katya does not want to go to Patchouli Forest.
It'll be fine.
It won't be fine because they'll realize that they've both been screwed over by us, and then they'll unite.
Yeah, and we're skipping town.
We need to pick a side and play it.
I say we play both sides until it explodes in our face.
I think we're getting close to that point, based on the fact that we're hiding an ogre in our hideout, and
maybe we should keep the ogre.
Everybody hates us, except for.
Well, let's drop the ogre off near the hippies, and they'll just think it was him. And he'll just either kill them all or run away.
I tell you what, the plan fleet will sell it.
Yeah, that's true. They're gonna see an ogre with a pan flute and be like, "That was definitely some hippie shit."
I'm liking this plan. Do we know where the hippies live?
They live in the forest.
Yeah, there's a forest that's kind of southeast of the town.
Yeah, they gave me their contact info, actually. Whatever form that takes, I don't know. Maybe it was like a tune to whistle.
What
I mean, they might be in town. They might be hanging out. You could always try and locate them.
We met them at the tavern.
Right.
That's where we had our business dealings. Although that could just be because we're there so often.
I'm gonna get more beer and bacon and make the rounds. Start eavesdropping.
So any other new news, Drabo?
Oh, so Drabo is kind of like, well, you know, there's a rumor going around. Basically, you know, I just overheard you guys. So this ogre, you know, if he's a good fighter, you might find some fulfillment in the fighting pit.
The fighting pits, you say?
Yeah, you know, those fighting pits over there. And he kind of points to the other side of the bar where there's a fighting pit.
I just never noticed the fighting pit, apparently.
That fighting pit.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought the bar just had a lot of fights.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a pacifist by any means, but I don't know. You guys wanna ask Brutus if he's down to do some fighting? What's the reward here? What
You
happens?
know, if the bar buys him pigs, I'm sure he'll be happy.
You know what? It's probably not a good idea for us to enter him in an ultimate fighting league since, you know, we stole him from the mine. He's basically he's like stolen merchandise. He's hot.
He followed us. That was his own free will.
Yeah, we were just playing music, right?
And my pure charisma.
Well, they don't know that it was us at the mine, is the thing. And if we want to keep up that facade, I don't think that we can. I don't think that we can be
listening.
seen.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was still up for planting the ogre on the hippies with the pan flute.
I don't know how comfortable I am with that idea. I mean, I hate hippies as much as the next guy. But
I just think it would solve 2 problems at once for us. Maybe even 3.
well, what do you guys think?
It gets rid of our ogre problem, it gets rid of our hippie problem, and it gets rid of our dwarf problem.
Alright, I'm in. Emmy's in.
So is the idea here you're gonna get the ogre to like roll the hippies into dwarves or what?
What he's suggesting is that if we take Brutus to the hippies with the pan flute, when the dwarf delegation gets there, they're gonna see the ogre there with the pan flute, and they're gonna look and they're gonna think, oh, well, it was the hippies that did it. So then the dwarves are off our back, and all of the hippies get murdered by the dwarves.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be so much chaos that like no one will have a chance to have a conversation about why that ogre is actually there.
Carrying a giant custom-made pan flute.
All right. So are you going to introduce Brutus to the hippies, or are you just going to kind of drop him in the forest? Is that the plan?
We'll just sneak him in.
Yeah.
We need to time this right. Yeah, it needs to be just as the dwarves arrive, and they're looking around, and they're like, "Oh, you hippies!" And as they're trying to say, "No, that wasn't us," the dwarf needs to like stumble out of the bushes behind them, like the ogre. Sorry, needs to like trumble out of the bushes behind them with the pan flute. And then there's, then chaos.
Yeah. I can get behind this plan. This is perfect. There's nothing that could go wrong. It's absolutely flawless.
I have this like magic mouth spell where I can implant a message within an object. So I can make an object speak a message. So I could just like record some chaos and just like make the situation way worse than it is.
So I guess to pull this plan off, you'd need to know where the dwarves and the hippies are going to meet, or, you know, like be able to follow them or something.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
You could ask your hippie buddies. Act like you're coming for a visit.
Yeah, they don't like me, but yeah, sure. I could lie to them.
Tell them you're going to apologize. And just like give them the ogre.
I don't know. I feel like at some point we're gonna have to pick a side. And if I had to be on anybody's side, I'm not sure yet who I would pick.
I thought we were going to play both sides until
Right.
it falls,
But
until
I
it
think at some
crumbles
point,
down on us.
I think that we can do that to a point, but eventually,
I mean, we're gonna burn so many bridges.
I mean, we already have. They're charred. All of them.
How many days
Yeah,
has it
they
been?
can't get to us if the bridge is burned.
That's one way of looking at it.
All right.
Pretty
So-
genius play.
I guess you could try and investigate if you'd like and spy on the dwarves or try and get information about them. Or you can go talk to the hippies like you said before.
Well, me and the hippies hit it off, I guess. I could go to them if you guys want to do something else.
Should we split the party in half? Go play the doors and half go play the hippies. And we'll just meet up when it all comes crashing down.
Who wants to go meet the hippies with Tom?
I'll go meet the hippies.
Yeah.
I guess that means that me and Gnome will go meet with the dwarves. I just don't know what we're gonna say.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to meet with them. I thought you were going to like spy on them or
Oh,
try and get
okay.
information.
Well, then we'll spy. We'll spy on the dwarves somehow.
All right. Okay, so we'll handle the hippies first. So you hear they're hanging out at a little place outside of town. Probably just drinking cider and eating rabbit stew.
Yeah, okay. Drinking cider, that's good. Cool. Are we
So
going
what-
to?
You're gonna just break in there and talk to him?
What do you reckon? Should we just knock on the door?
Just stumble in there pretending to be drunk. Hey, my good buddies.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I mean
hey-
it is a little tavern, so you don't need to like knock. You can just go.
Oh,
in.
okay. Sure. Yeah, why not? Let's go in.
Alright.
Hey, man.
Oh, look who it is! It's the jerks who didn't fulfill their promise, man. I want my shiny rock.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up, dude. That's exactly why I'm here. Yeah. One, I'd like to return your half of the poem from my memory. Please. Please take that out of my memory. Yeah, dude, you can have your shiny rock back. That place was a bust. We couldn't get in. It was way harder than we thought. We didn't even make it there, if we're honest.
What happened, man?
That mountain's really treacherous. It's too much for people of our stature. You know, the rest of us are also gnomes.
All right, roll a deception since you're lying.
You know, dwarfs are they naturally don't trust outsiders.
Also, I don't know if Snozzy has any of his shiny rocks because I have a fire amber gem in my inventory.
Yeah, I have a very special fire gem that I guess I'll give back to them.
You can return your share, I guess.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. I won't bring that up unless they ask. I'm also returning my fire gem.
So yeah, I mean, the hippie's he's a little wary. You can tell he's kind of on the fence of whether he trusts you or not. So he's like, well, you just came back here to give me this back then?
Yeah. Well, we didn't do the job, so I felt bad keeping the reward.
What about your other friends?
They didn't make it.
Did you just kill us?
It was treacherous, man. We had to turn back.
You two are the only ones who survived?
Yeah.
Wow,
Probably rolling that. It was hard,
pretty
man.
Unfortunate.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, sorry. But you know, we got troubles too, man. These dwarves, they think that we stole their ogre or some crazy stuff.
Oh, I hate those dwarfs. Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna plan an ambush on them. They're gonna try and meet with us, but we're gonna ambush them.
Yeah, that's radical, man. I'd love to help out.
All right.
Do you,
Give me a persuasion roll to see if they trust you to help. Against their better judgment, they're like, oh, this guy, he'll help us out. So they give you the details.
awesome.
All right. So Sam and Ashley,
Yes.
spying on the dwarves.
Yes.
Yes. We are spying on the dwarves.
All right. So most of the time, these dwarves are hanging out around the guild hall. They kind of drink in the workers area. They don't really go out and associate with the public that much. So it is kind of hard to get close to them.
Are there vents?
Yeah, is there like a way that I could like get up like into the ceiling and like listen sneakily? You know, like Mission
All right.
Impossible style?
Yeah. So go ahead and give me like a stealth roll for that, for sneaking in. And Ashley, you do too. Okay. So you managed to get a place above, like in the tavern, or in their little like cafeteria area. You're like up above the ceiling, kind of listening in, both of you. But it's kind of noisy, so it's hard to listen. So go to give you a perception check to see what you pick up. Oh, nice. So you're particularly perceptive, and Gnome, you're able to overhear that the dwarves also have planned an ambush because they know about the elves' ambush. And so they plan on kind of stacking some dynamite charges in the hills where they're going to come down, and they're going to blow it up as they like pass.
Okay. So
Well, let's meet back up with our buddies and go over the plans that we've heard from our respective spying targets, and let's make our own plan.
All right. Sounds good. You guys are able to meet back up in the watering hole.
All right, how's
And I
Brutus
will
doing?
start making a map for this ambush.
Are the hippies still there?
Yeah, I mean the hippies are back at their place if you want to talk to them, but they're not at your bar.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, no, Sam, Ash, you can't go talk to the hippies. I told them you were dead.
You told him we were dead.
I had to, yeah. Crushed by an ogre, I said.
Crushed by an ogre.
Yeah.
We've
Well,
all been hurt by that ogre.
that bridge is thoroughly burned. Okay. So, can we think of a way to make this ambush by the dwarves work in our favor in any way?
I guess we could tell the hippies that they need to ambush the other ambush. That would be not you or me because we're dead apparently. Should we just go watch and see how it plays out?
Yeah, we almost don't need Brutus in this. No, he needs to be far behind them. Yeah, can we not just kind of be about 10 minutes behind the hippies?
Let's see. All right. I'm going to draw a little train here.
Or if the hippies are out, we could go to their place, drop off the ogre. I definitely heard someone made a poopy then.
I know. I didn't know.
That was my husband, who I already warned off on saying weird stuff because we were recording this.
I'm so glad that picked up.
I mean, I don't think anybody in the Discord is going to be like, I'm not playing D&D with these people because they say poopy.
That's where I draw the line.
Defecation. Who does that? So,
Brutus, probably.
So basically
What's
what
that
it
then?
sounds to me like Snozzy is saying is he wants the hippies dead.
Well, they're the only ones who have beef with us. We just need some.
Everyone has beef with us.
Yeah, everybody hates us. They just not everybody knows that they hate
Dwarves
us.
don't. The dwarves hate the hippies. We just need to make it convincing that the hippies stole the ogre. Otherwise, they'll kill the hippies and be like, "Where's our ogre?" And they'll start looking elsewhere. So Brutus needs to be there.
Here are some pictures that match.
Oh. Google just... My phone picked up looking at office wear and just sent me some pictures of girls in office wear. Cool. What was I saying?
You're saying you want to kill the hippies and then leave Brutus behind so it looks like they're the ones who stole them.
That's what needs to happen. Otherwise, the dwarfs would be like, "Wait, where's our ogre?" And then they'll find us and blame us too.
What do you guys think?
I've been drinking, so it sounds like a great idea.
I don't know. I'm on the fence, guys.
No, it makes sense. It
All
gets rid of our hippie problem. It gets rid of our dwarf problem. And our ogre problem. 3.
So, what is the plan?
The plan is we're gonna go to this conflict we started and just throw an ogre in as well.
We're just gonna make it worse. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. What is the ambush again? So there's like dynamite in the hills or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of drew on the map a little bit. You'll see there's the meeting place here in the middle, and then there's like the druids have this little ambush. They were gonna like run out with arrows and shoot them, but the dwarves have found a way to hide caches of dynamite under there.
Right.
So
What about the elves? Or what is their ambush plan? You said that you found out that they were going to ambush the dwarves. We don't have any details.
oh, their ambush was they're hiding up here in the trees, and they were gonna jump out and shoot arrows.
Okay.
But the dwarves found out about their ambush and hid dynamite under the tree.
Well, we just have to time the release of the ogre with the explosions.
That might kill Brutus.
No. What? We can't kill Brutus. No. Do you think? Oh, maybe it will.
Yeah, I mean, it depends if Brutus is close to the explosion when it goes off.
Right. Can we wait for the explosion and then like
Release Brutus?
release? Yeah. We'll send that. How are we luring him out? Do we have a pig or something?
Well, we can get him there by luring him, by telling him we're taking him to a place with, what did we say, a pan flute farm?
Yeah, the pan flute factory.
Or was
Pan
it a
flute
pig
farm.
farm? There was something to do with pan flutes. We could just lure him there with that, and then once
Wait,
the explosion happens...
We haven't given him the pan flute yet. So we need to place the pan flute the other side of the explosions to where we are now. And then if he can see it, because it's quite big, right? If he can see it, he'll run towards it. So we'll do that just as the explosions happen. And everyone will be there at the same time. And it'll be very convincing. I'm sure of it.
I think that's a little complex.
No. This whole thing's complex.
Are you going to, do you want to do anything before the conflict, or do you guys kind of just want to hide in the hills and watch as it goes down?
I want to put the pan flute somewhere so that Brutus will run towards it when he needs to.
We could also just tell him, oh, look, there's an explosion. There's going to be a bunch of dead things in there for you to eat.
Oh, yeah, that could work too.
That might work too. The pan flute is very big, so it would kind of be a feat to transport it.
Yeah. I haven't used Mage Hand yet today.
I think Mage Hand can only do like 5 pounds.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's pretty
So
weak.
it could, I mean, if you gave it to Brutus, he'd carry it around.
Oh, okay. We should just give it to him then. Cool. What was the other thing? I've already forgotten. Man, I have the worst attention.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess, okay, so
Oh yeah,
plan is you guys, yeah,
wait for the
what's up?
explosions and send him on all that meat. He'll love it. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I guess you guys are hiding in the hills while this is going on, while this meeting happens. Give me some stealth checks.
All of us?
Yes. Oh, Brutus.
Is that his stealth check?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, let's see how they do.
He already has his pan flute though, right?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he already got it.
All right. So as the dwarves and the hippies kind of meet in this area, they start kind of talking it out. There's some like raised voices. And it actually kind of seems like as they're talking, they're starting to calm down. And you're getting the impression that if something doesn't happen, then like the fight might not take place. They might walk away amicably from this.
They're gonna figure out that it's us that's causing all of their problems, and then they're gonna unite against us.
Oh shit. Right. Magic Mouth is going on the pan flute.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what it does. Choose an object that you can see. Oh, that isn't being worn or carried by another creature. So I can't do it there.
I mean, you could place it on a rock or something inanimate, but
yeah, okay. So let's put
do that. Yeah, make it say something insulting that would like provoke a fight.
yeah. So I'm putting it on a rock in between the dwarfs and the hippies, and it's like, oh man, those dwarfs are so stupid. I can't believe we stole their ogre and we totally fooled them.
ooh, okay. I guess give me like a deception roll to see how well you pull this off.
Oh no.
Oh wow, they rolled incredibly low.
Oh.
So they're like, what did you say about us? And they just start going at it. They're like fighting now.
Uh-oh.
Woohoo!
So your plan worked.
Wow.
Awesome. Chaos reigns.
Alright, so they're duking it out now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of watch.
All right, let's see who gets the upper hand in this fight. I'm just gonna do some random rolls for this. All right, it looks like they're kind of going back and forth fighting. Nobody's really like clear. You can see these guys are kind of coming out of the woods a bit, but they're holding their shots because there's a big melee going on. Let's see. Do you want to interact or you just keep watching?
Just keep watching.
Yeah, let's just
Alright.
put our feet up. Keep looking.
Say there's dynamite under the hippies.
Yeah.
How many times can I magic mouth?
I think you can. It's a cantrip, right?
No,
It's a
no.
second level. Yeah, it's a second level spell, so you could do it as many times as you can do second level
Do
spells.
you think there's a way that we could possibly lure the dwarves into the dynamite?
I was wondering why they haven't set it off yet. Are they waiting for someone?
Maybe
Another
it's like a
dwarf?
trip mine type thing.
Looks like they're kind of saving it right now because they're fighting back and forth. In fact, the dwarves start to get beat back a little bit, and one of them shouts something in Dwarvish, and you could see another dwarf. He kind of steps back and he pulls out this little red crystal thing, and he like kind of lobs it. He goes to lob it towards the trees where the dwarves are, or where the elves are hiding.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see how he does. Oh yeah, he hits. The fire kind of like sparks and then just there's a huge explosion.
Ah.
Go, Brutus. Go get the food.
But yeah, what is
and
your
basically,
reaction?
so you send Brutus?
Yeah. Is he just like, is he willing to go?
Yeah, so Brutus sees like after the explosion and it kind of clears. You say, oh, food over there, and he kind of starts to run over. As he's running through the brush, you see the two hippies. They see him coming, and they just kind of turn and start to flee.
They're running from the ogre?
Yeah, they kind of think he's with the dwarves.
Oh.
The dwarves have not noticed Brutus yet.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Brutus kind of wanders over there.
Do we fox and the hound him now while he's distracted? We need an alibi. We gotta be back in town or something.
Let's see. Yeah, Brutus seems pretty focused on the bodies. The other dwarves, they notice him now, and they're kind of taken aback, but they start to like point at him and talk to each other.
That's our dwarf that we're fighting over. Or our ogre that we're fighting over.
Oh, we were right. The hippies did steal him.
Those gnomes are cool guys.
Do you guys just run away now? Is that what you're doing, or are you gonna stay and watch a little longer?
I want to watch. What do you guys want to do?
Oh,
Oh.
I'll push our luck.
I'm scared that
Yeah.
we're going to watch Brutus, like, get shanked or something.
Yeah, let's keep watching.
All right.
All right. So Brutus is like sitting there. He's kind of eating just like chunks of body parts that he's finding. He's just kind of romping around.
Just having a good old time.
He's just
Oh.
having a blast.
I'm very happy to see that he's enjoying life.
Uh-oh, but you see the dwarves, they've kind of like got a bunch of pieces of rope and stuff and kind of double binded them, like doubled them up. And they look like they're kind of sneaking up on Brutus, like they're going to try and tie him up or something, capture him again.
Uh-oh.
Has it been 10 minutes since you used that thing?
Magic mouth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the problem is Brutus doesn't speak common. Or if he does, he speaks very little.
What do you want me to say? I'm not really seeing a problem here.
I guess we can see if they grapple him, they'll probably be at disadvantage if we jumped out.
Oh.
How many of them are there?
There's 3 dwarves.
We made short work of the other 2.
I don't want to see Brutus back in chains.
Yeah, that's not why we're here, is it? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Let's see how he does before we jump in.
One of them is kind of walks up to Brutus and he's like, "Oh, you must be kind of thirsty. Do you want a drink of my grog?" And he hands him up like a big bowl of it looks like beer, but there might be something, inside.
Ooh, can I shoot
Yes, go ahead and roll.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Well, yeah, your arrow goes like right over the bull as Brutus is like reaching out, and the dwarf kind of jumps back and he's like, "It's another ambush." Go ahead and roll initiative.
All of us.
What's that? Oh yeah, 6.15.
Oh, that is right. Did mine go through?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I got a weird message.
So the no token was selected.
Yes.
I got that too.
Let's see, Brutus. Okay, Katya, you get to go first.
So we're trying to get our Brutus away from these hippies that are trying to get him.
It's
The dwarves are trying to get him.
The dwarves are trying to get him. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
And basically, they're yeah, Brutus is kind of just like content sitting in the dirt and eating.
of course he is.
But they've now spotted you, or at least they know that somebody's there.
Okay. So they know we're here, so no use trying to be stealthy. Can I go with my old trusty Thunder Wave?
I believe you need to be closer for that.
Need to be closer for Thunder Wave. So we're still at a good distance.
Yeah, you could move towards them, and or I mean, you could run towards them if you wanted.
What about
to just clear the distance?
Fog Cloud? Can I cast Fog Cloud to give us some cover to?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Be stealthy.
Good idea.
Oops, is that what I was supposed to do? It's been a while.
Yeah, that works. Let's see, 50, 20. Okay, that's going to be a big fog cloud. Where do you want to put it down?
Heavily obscured. Let's put it like around, like put the dwarves in the middle of it so that they are enveloped.
Okay, so you kind of put it on Brutus and the dwarves there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that green circle is the fog cloud. All right. All right. Okay, whose turn? Sam, your turn.
So am I to understand that we can no longer see Brutus or the dwarves?
Yeah, they've been enveloped in fog, so you can't see them, but they also can't see you now.
And where are we located? Is that us up the top?
Yeah, you guys are up there on the hill, kind of hiding out.
I just want Brutus to be free and happy. So I will do whatever it takes, even if we have to gank these dwarves. guess I kind of want to get closer so that I can get within range.
Okay. So you start to move forward.
Yes. And hold on. Once I'm done moving, can I hide using my cunning action?
Yeah, you could do that. So you kind of dash forward and then you hide using cunning action.
Yes.
So we'll say you get about to here. You're kind of hiding behind that tree there.
Okay.
All right, and then Snozzy.
Can I try to confuse these dwarves? I have this dancing light spell I've never used.
Okay, click on it, put it up.
So if I combine the 4 lights into a vaguely humanoid form, like right in the middle of that fog.
Okay, you want to see if you could kind of confuse them into attacking it, or?
Yeah, or maybe they'll even get scared that suddenly there's a ball of fog around them and some like glowing humanoid thing in the center of it.
All right, go and give me a deception roll.
That's kind of my thinking. All right, deception.
Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, they all seem to get kind of spooked by this.
Stupid dwarfs.
They're like,
So we've made a rave. We filled it with smoke, and now there's like bouncing lights.
Let's see. So they kind of dash off in different directions.
What are the elves doing during all of this?
Oh, they ran away.
Oh, okay, they've run off.
Yeah, they shouldn't be there. Those are dead elves. Let's see. So the dwarves, they kind of move out. And this guy moves up with his friend. They kind of form together. They kind of get next to each other to protect. One of them grabs a javelin out, and he throws it at you, Snozzy.
What? Okay.
Oh, and he rolls a 20.
Oh, yikes. Do I have to roll something?
No, I got it.
Okay.
You take 10 piercing damage from that javelin.
Okay.
And then this guy, he kind of, for his turn, he dashes around, tries to get a little closer to his buddies.
What does piercing damage mean compared to, is that a special thing?
Oh, sometimes you can get like special immunities, or it does less damage. I don't think it matters for you. You're just going to take the full 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, let's see what Brutus does. Brutus actually gets spooked too.
Of course.
And you see him, he starts running out. He's like, ghost.
Settles that.
All right, so that was Brutus's turn. Ashley, your go.
So there's one right on on Snozzy, right?
Yeah. Well, near him. These two here.
Okay. I'm gonna rage at him. Just gonna run. If I can get there.
Yeah, I'll say you could run up there and attack in your turn.
Okay. Oh, flail him.
Okay. Let's see. Ouch, yeah. 22 definitely hits. Let's see, so you do 10 damage.
A 22?
Yeah, you rolled a 22.
Okay.
And it looks like you dealt 10 damage.
Is there any way when I ran up I could have flanked him?
Not now because you're the only one and you need somebody else to flank.
Oh, he's not close enough. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. So I was Ashley. So Katya, we're at the back of the start of the round now.
I guess I'll also move forward so I'm not just hanging back here watching you guys charge into this death pit. And oops. Well, I was trying to click on that to learn more about it. But I'm gonna do this so I can go into the center of this mayhem and go try to retrieve Brutus and lead him away.
So you're gonna run after Brutus. He's kind of running to the west.
Oh, okay, he's running.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pass without trace just so they don't see me, and I'm gonna go after Brutus and make sure he doesn't kill anybody.
Okay.
Oh, you should grab
So
some
you
dead elf.
make it about there, running
I should
along.
what, Tom?
You should totally grab some dead elf on the way.
Yeah, I'll grab some limbs, as I come across them.
Scoop them up on the way.
Yeah, get some nice treats.
I thought the goal of this was to let Brutus run free. Should we go after him?
I mean, I guess we could just let him. Yeah, I mean, I guess we have done what we set out to do.
If I had unlimited resources, I would make a farm for wayward ogres. Brutus's farm, and we would just let all of the freed former slave ogres live on it, happily eating pigs all day. But
That's a good
You
point.
could have commercials. You
We
could
could have Sarah
commercials
McLachlan
with
commercials,
Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Brutus ran away undetected, so we should just let him go. So instead, I'm going to use Pass Without Trace, and I'm going to run in the middle of this and start murking these dwarves, because otherwise they're probably all going to gang up on us. So.
All right, so I'm gonna say you pass without trace and you get sneaked up on them, and then on your next round you'll be able to attack them.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, Sam, your turn.
I want to get closer. Can I get within stabbing range?
Oh yeah, they're kind of concentrated on Gnome and Snozzy because you were being stealthy.
Alright, well, I want to sneak up behind this, that one, and I want to stab him with my dagger.
All right, make a attack. Oh, yeah, that definitely hits.
Alright, I need to remember
So
how to roll this. Roll.
Yeah, because you get the sneak attack damage too.
Shit. Then how do I type this out to roll it? It's backslash roll.
/ roll. So to the. Oh, damn it! It rolled. Hold on. So it'd be something like that.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Let me just check this. 1d4 plus 4 plus there's a plus a magic bonus of 1. So 1d4 plus 4 plus 1.
Plus sneak attack.
And let me look up the sneak attack too. Is that a modifier that I would add, or is that, do I need to roll for that separate?
You roll for it. It's just like a couple of d6s. I think it might be 3d6.
It says 2d6 and critical damage is 1.
Okay, so 2d6.
Okay.
So 9 plus 2d6. Ah, nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, with the 10 damage that was already dealt to this dwarf, you shank him, he's dead.
Nice.
So he goes down, and his buddy's like, no, my friend. Snozzy, your turn.
All right. I'm a little concerned about the guy who isn't currently surrounded by people. I don't want any witnesses. You know what I mean? Is there any way I can get to him? Probably not.
Yeah, you could spend your turn like running over there.
Yes. Oh, wait. Do I have a crossbow? No. Do I? No.
Not yet.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that.
You run over towards him.
This feels like a stupid idea for how low health I'm on.
Is the mage hand, can you use it to wield a weapon or no?
No.
No, it's more for utility kind of stuff.
For artistic expression.
And shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I'm playing the bass. No, I'm going to run over to the other guy instead. The one who's already surrounded by people.
Okay. And what do you do?
I'm attacking with my dagger.
All right. 14 is not enough to break through his shield.
Damn.
He kind of deflects you.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. All right. So then it's the dwarf's turn. Let's see.
I've got to go get my charger.
All right. Well, for this turn, the dwarf, he actually just kind of, he says some magic words and he like grows in size. So now he's like ogre-sized dwarf.
Oh boy. So, oversized dwarf. Is that like regular-sized human?
Well, he's technically a large creature, is how it's approached.
Boy, it would sure be nice to have Brutus with us right now, wouldn't it?
Oh, it really would.
And his buddy runs forward, and he also says the magic words. He gets gigantic. And let's see, Brutus. Let's see if he keeps running or if he kind of gets his senses.
Come on, Brutus. I believe in you.
Brutus he starts to slow down. He moves over here, and then he kind of starts to slow down and take a look at what's going on around him. All right, Ashley, your turn.
All right. Are we flanking him now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm raging, and He's large, but is there a way to trip him with my flail?
Yeah, it'd just be like an athletics check against him.
All right.
Okay. Oh, yep. Somehow you're just like bite his ankle or something, and you manage to topple him.
He just stepped on the flail like a Lego and went down.
Okay. So that dwarf falls to the ground. And we're at the top of the round. So Katya, your turn.
I am going to learn how to use my character sheet first, and then I'm going to I'll ice knife this guy.
All right. Okay. So since he's on the ground, it's pretty easy to get him. So you get him with the 19, you're at advantage. So go and roll your damage.
Remind me again how to do that.
Would you click the ice knife spell, and I could tell you? Because I'm not sure what the damage is on it. Oh,
Oops. Sorry. Did you need that, or did you want the information?
The information.
How? See, I accidentally did this before, and now I can't figure out how to do it again. Now I'm just gonna keep spamming this.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out either. That's why I had to type it.
Okay, I found it here. Let's see. Okay, so it's 1d10 piercing and 2d6 cold damage.
Ow. Where'd you get the ice knife?
It's a spell.
Yeah, it's a spell.
Okay.
Are you gonna roll those on your end, Ace?
Yeah, I can roll.
Okay.
Okay. 11 damage. He's just like, and then the ice explodes and like little ice chunks get all over him. Sam, your turn.
Does this other large dwarf notice me?
Yes, he does.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna try and do a fancy maneuver. I'm gonna run at him, and then try to do like a slide and just like take my rope and like swing it around his legs and trip him.
Okay. So I'd give that like maybe a sleight of hand. All right. Yeah. So you slide under him, and you get the rope around his foot, but like when you run with it, you just kind of, it's like a dog hitting the end of a chain. You just kind of like whack. Like he's too big, so you end up like over here.
Okay.
All right, Snozzy.
Okay. No, I'm not really built for combat. I might step back just a touch. I'm trying. Hang on. I'm trying to use this thing. If that isn't, is that weird to do in the middle of combat? Can I do that? Or is it more of a before combat thing?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, no, you can use that during combat, and it's a bonus action, so you can still make an action.
Oh,
So
okay.
basically, you just give everybody some extra hit points.
Yeah. So actually, what I'm going to get the pamphlet out and try to draw Brutus this way with his favorite song on the pamphlet.
Give me a performance check.
Sure. Let me figure out where that is.
Ooh.
Also, if I may.
Oh shit, a 27?
Yeah.
He had that
Right, Brutus.
ready waiting.
I did.
Brutus just does like a, you know,
It was called Master of Puppets.
Comes running back.
But that was stupid Queen. Yeah. Brutus. Oh, Brutus. Yeah.
Comes running back.
Does he get?
All right.
Does he get better hit points?
Always ours.
Is
Yes,
he?
he
Is
does.
he imbued with vigor and speed?
Sure, I will give him the bigger. All right. Okay, so it's the dwarf's turn. So the dwarf that you tried to trip, he just kind of turns around and swings at you. Let's see. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Oh, my AC is 15.
Yeah, I got you. And he's really big, so it's gonna hurt. You take 13 damage.
Yikes.
And then this dwarf, he stands up, which means that you all get to attack him.
We all do? That's like a attack of opportunity.
Oh, well, sorry,
freebie?
except for you, because you're not by him.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So, Gnome, Snozzy, and Katya, you can take an attack on him.
Cool, freebie.
Okay, Snozzy, you hit. Ashley, unfortunately, you don't hit. And Katya, you do not hit either.
Oh, should I have clicked there? No, wait. How do I get my damage?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's like
1d4 plus 3.
Oh, if you click on the little dagger link, where it says like dagger +5, if you click on that, it rolled the damage for me.
Oh, that's what I clicked on before. So I'm spamming it.
If I click on it, then it rolls. But I'll roll for it. I'll just take that 7. The
Okay.
first one I rolled.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he stands up, and let's see, who's he gonna swing at? All right, he takes a swing at Gnome. And rolls a 23.
Oh, well, my armor class is a 15.
So you take 15 damage. This guy's really big.
Okay.
Okay. And then Brutus, he was running in for his turn. So Ashley, your go.
I'm going to try to trip him again.
Okay. So athletics again.
Oh, sorry, I hit flail. But yeah, I'll do.
I like to think I'm still just here jamming out my pamphlet. I didn't even break my stride when I did that stab.
You get him. He falls over.
Ha.
Toppled him yet again.
Why don't you stand up?
Katya, your turn.
I'm going to, because I've never used this spell before, I want to primal savagery him.
All right, what does that do?
It's a 1d10 acid.
Nice. Okay. All right, go ahead and roll a d10 for me. It looks like you hit.
How do I? Oh, is it like a keyboard command?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you. Like that.
Ah.
Acid burns away at him, and he's like screaming, "Ouch!
Ouch!
Ow, acid!" All right. Sam, your turn.
No.
Stabby, stabby. And that is a hit.
So that's
I'm going to refresh. Oh, there you are.
9.
Okay. A 9. All right, 9 damage. All right, you get that other guy for 9. That's the first wound he's taken so far. Snozzy, your turn.
All right. So how did my last thing work? Am I done playing that song? Am I done?
Oh, so yeah, you just do that. Basically, you do that. Everybody gets an additional 5 hit points. And then, yeah, it's over, basically. But they keep those 5 hit points.
Oh, that's nice for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what about this guy I'm right next to? What's he doing?
Gnome just tripped him, so he's rolling on the ground. He's an easy target.
Oh, stabby, stab, stab, stab. Time to stab that guy.
You got him.
Hell yeah.
It's funny that I can click on there and roll, but it doesn't seem to work for anybody else.
Yeah.
All right, but I'll give you that 7 since it's like the full damage. Why not?
Oh, is that how your roll works? It gives you like the maximum, or?
Oh no, it just rolled a max when I clicked it.
Oh, okay. Woohoo.
All right, you stab him and it's enough to take him out, so he's dead.
Huzzah!
All right, this dwarf is like, my brother. He's like, you'll pay for this, and then suddenly he just turns invisible. Poof.
Ooh.
And let's see. So I gotta. How can I do this? All right, I'll just move him.
Okay.
But basically, Moonie, he's big enough that like when he starts to move away, you can kind of see his footprints in the sand.
Since he
So I'll
started-
give you an attack at disadvantage because you kind of are like, you know, you are kind of aware of where he's at.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get him with my bow.
All right. So unfortunately, it goes wide. But you kind of get the impression you kind of see like prints of dust flying up off in towards this direction.
I'm gonna shout, "Follow him!"
All right. And I think that's where we'll take off for tonight. And next time we'll see you guys follow this dwarf, see if you can catch him.
Okay.
Cool.
Do we still have one alive at our hideout too?
What's that?
No, he's dead.
Oh yeah, there's 2 dead here.
No,
In fact, Brutus
back at our
kind
hideout.
of runs up to the big dwarf and starts eating him.
I'm pretty sure that the gnome that was still alive in our hideout has since been digested by Brutus.
Oh, okay. Sure. That makes sense.
So, good game.
Good game, guys.
Yeah.
Good to hear you all again.